gonna tell my side of the fucking story, you know. See, we as niggas, we get a bad rep, you know what I'm saying? Like we just players and shit. But that's in it, man. Nigga can't stop this shit, so fuck it. It ain't my fault, I was a dog when you met me. Open your heart, put down your guard, slip and let me. Ease on in, knowing it's not in your best interest. Considering my reputation and the latest that I've been with. But fuck that your body needed something to ease the tension. A one night rendezvous, then poof, you forget me.
Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Look here, this is my new show. It's called ManPower, all right? And I plan on being hard-hitting, coming with nothing but facts from a man's perspective. I plan on telling this tale the way men see it because, like you see the sign behind me says, the king is always right. Now, I planned on starting this show a little bit later, but after a conversation that I just had, I decided that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead on, I'm going to run with it. Fuck it. First of all, I want you to understand, this is an adult show, no children. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got a young man who's virgin blossoming to be on the verge of adulthood, then yeah, let him sit and watch my show, especially if he ain't got no man around. So let's just get right into it. All right, look, there's too many men that are raised by a female, and the only thing they know is the female tendency, the female way to act, the female way to think. And unfortunately, they happen to outnumber the amount of males who have been raised by males. And when I say raised by males, I don't mean just having one in the house. All right. I mean raised by a male. OK. You know, I was having a conversation, and in the conversation, I understand what an honorable man is supposed to do. All right. And I may have been like not a great husband when I was a husband, all right, as far as fidelity goes, but as far as the man responsibility and things like that, and, you know, I was on it with that kind of thing, all right? So in the conversation, I was pointing out that as my marriage came to an end, I still understood that until this person was able to be stable, it was my responsibility, because she was still my wife, to take care of her financially until she found her a man and she moved on. Okay. Now, it's a lot of people that don't have a clue how the fuck marriage go. So as a result, they will, once them and the woman split up, they gone. Fuck her, fuck the kid, fuck everything. You understand? But there are plenty of us out here who are honorable men who can say, I took care of my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I did like I was supposed to do. Okay. Now, you are supposed to, like, if you and your wife, not your girlfriend, not some bitch on the side, not some woman you in the street with that you and her just started shacking up, your wife that you have children with, okay, y'all going through a divorce, unfortunately, and you know that she don't have the visible means to maintain a stable life for your children, okay, and you and her enter into an agreement. Whatever that agreement is, you're supposed to honor that agreement, okay? Too many men out here say, I'm going to give money and don't give money. So if they don't do like they said they're going to do, we hold them accountable for that. We got all kind of bad names and everything for them, right? So I left the person on my dime. You understand me? You don't have many people in this world that care if you make a turd, okay? We made a deal. The first thing you do is you respect a man's money. If you own this damn earth and you don't know to respect a man's money, I don't know how much longer you're going to be on this earth. And there's too many men out here who've been raised by a woman, so they have no value for how much respect a man's money get. So when you make a deal with a man about his money, you better do what you said. If you don't do what the fuck you said, there could be consequences. All right? You see these men every day been paying child support for a child that the woman turn around and tell them ain't theirs. You understand? A lot of these women getting hurt. A lot of these women ending up in fraud. Okay? So if a man is going to honor his commitment and do what he's supposed to by you, then you are supposed to honor your end of the deal. Now, when I spoke to this motherfucker, and that's my boy, so I can call him that, you dig? He gonna tell me, well, when she found her somebody else, she ain't had to tell you nothing. Partner, if she was paying her own and doing her own thing, and we hadn't made no deal that when you get stable, get on your own, or if you meet you somebody, let me know, because this is really a burden on me, and I really want to just be able to take care of my daughter. Now, if you make that deal, you got to honor that deal, okay? If you break your word, then you trash. You the despicable person, not the person that's trying to look out for you. That's like if she take your word and let you go on and you saying that you going to do this much every week or you going to do this much every 2 weeks, and then now she done took your word and you don't do what you said. She not the one that's wrong. You the despicable one. You the one who going to be held accountable. You understand me? So I'm listening to this motherfucker because he must not understand what the hell a wife is, and then you got a daughter in tow, right? So of course you're going to make sure you got these people living like they supposed to, right? You're going to have these people out there trying to fend for themselves. You're a man. You can get out here and fend for yourself and start over, right? Now, the ordeal came in when she met her somebody, and instead of telling me, you know, because I'm going to tell you like this, hindsight is 2020. I probably would have been like, because I was in school by the time she met her little beau, so I probably would have been like, look here, how long it is before y'all going to go ahead on and, you know, start paying little bills to get this stuff, because you know now you got a man. I'm only responsible for taking care of my daughter. But now I do understand, we wasn't like rah, 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 at each other or whatever. You see what I'm saying? We two people that's speaking to each other, not at each other. We are dealing with this situation, you know, trying to be in a responsible manner. So I'm believing. So then when the deception is discovered, and I'm like, okay, listen, that's it. You cut off, you dig? Because, you know, I got stuff I want to do. So now I'm just responsible for taking care of my daughter, right? Now, it would have been cool if she would have kept her word and did what she said. Now, he trying to promote, see, this is what happened when you got too many men that are really women and they don't know it. He trying to promote, she don't owe me no explanation. I don't want an explanation. I just want you to be like, hey, listen, thank you for looking out for me, helping me stay afloat until I could get myself together. I done got myself together. I done met Big Meat with the deep pockets. You see what I'm saying? And me and Big Meat moving forward. I'm like, that's what's happening, because I had met the lady of my dreams. I'm still with the lady of my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, see, this going to free up more money for me. All right? So this henpeck motherfucker going to say, she don't have to tell me nothing. Now, I'm not one of these people, one of these men who you can play with my money and think we just going to talk about it. I'm one of these type of men, you disrespect my money, it's a good chance you might be meeting your maker. The only thing that will keep you safe is the fact that I'm a grandpa now and I got grandbabies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really enjoying that. But in my younger days, I pissed fire, boy. You know? So then I called a few ladies and I rap a taste with them. These ladies are married and were married and then have been remarried. And each one of them said, if my husband had made a deal with me, like what you said, and had honored the deal, when I had finally got the ability to be able to move on, yes, I would have respected him and I would have told him. Another woman said I would have honored him and I would have told him. You know what I'm saying? Then another lady said, you know, see, that other person is a user, because she explained to me how when she went through what she went through, the man never gave her a penny. Last but not least, I called my mother, because I know my mother's an A-class lady. You see what I'm saying? And I ran it down to her. And she unanimously said that, yes, you are supposed to honor your obligation and handle your business until, you know, she move on or whatever, you dig, because you chose to step away from this situation. She didn't do nothing wrong. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not like a lot of other motherfuckers. If she had never found her another man, she would have kept on getting that portion of my money. Hallelujah. You see, the Lord blessed me with 7, 8 businesses that me and my children have since then. So she would have kept getting that money because I'm the one who wanted to leave and change her life. But you see, you got all these low budget motherfuckers out here who don't accept at all what it is to be a man. They don't accept the responsibility of a man. They don't accept the hard road that a man got to go. All right? They these selfish, self-centered motherfuckers. And then all they deal with is whores. So when you start talking about a lady, when you start talking about a wife, they have no clue what that is. You know, and I'm telling this motherfucker, well, look, man, I was the whore. I was the one doing the wrong thing. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, can't just up and take all my cash and take everything and leave a woman doing bad. You know, there are so many of us who have no clue what it is that a man is supposed to do. I've talked to men who don't have no clue what it means to pay the cost to be the boss. And they cheapen every fucking thing you say. So because they have no value for what a marriage really is, they don't understand the difference in a marriage and a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship or a couple that's shacking. And then you talking with these motherfuckers with the knowledge and awareness of what a marriage and what a wife is. You know what I'm saying? And you speaking from a position where you trying to be honorable and you got your fucking children watching. And a motherfucker still can't sit up and say, you know what, man, you right. You handled that shit right because you had to be the example for your children. Look here. We have to start letting the man's point of view be the main point of view. Okay? There ain't nothing wrong if you're a man with being in charge. You're supposed to be in charge. You understand me? You know, I want to know. I was talking to a lady and I asked her, I say, what skills do you look for in a man to say that's a real man? That's a good man. That's the man I want. This lady started telling me about the man paying bills. What good is a good bill payer gonna do if Russia or somebody drop a bomb on us and we don't have no more electricity? What good is a bill payer gonna do? You know, you're in a natural disaster and you gotta fend for yourself for a couple of weeks and everything wiped out. Huh? What good is that? Let me tell you what a skill is. A skill is knowing how to set a broke leg. A skill is knowing how to set a broke arm or set a pulled out shoulder. A skill is knowing how to cut hair. Okay? A skill is knowing how to grow food, how to hunt, trap, how to fish. How to start fire, how to purify water. Okay? Every man is supposed to know this. We're not supposed to be walking around here acting like the illusion of a job, your profession, and the income that you're making determines what kind of man you are. Let me tell you something. If the electricity goes out for good, let's say like what's happening in Ukraine happened to us, and the electricity go out for good, okay? Or for the most part, you know, it's obsolete, but it's some in some areas. And all you know how to do is pay bills and there ain't no more jobs and all that to go to. And all you know how to do is all this other foolishness that they talking about. That dude down there that know how to clean water, that dude down there that know how to fish, hunt, and trap, always got fish hanging, always got food smoking and doing all that. How long you think it's going to be? He got hot water and everything before them women start making their way down there to him. Because he got skills. You ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't need no damn, I'm sorry, I don't mean no disrespect. Nobody don't need no fucking truck driver if all of the roads tore up. You don't need no motherfucking electrician if it ain't no damn places that electricity coming from. We don't need no motherfucking plumbing if it ain't no electrician and it ain't no sewage. You need a motherfucker that can start fire, purify water, can catch, hunt, trap. You see what I'm saying? And can keep you safe and protect you so people won't gang rape you. Stop running around here with these delusional, fake, false, they really, pretend men. And if they cut the water off in your city, these men gonna be sitting up trying to go find bottles of water. And there's water all around them and they don't know how to clean it. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. You don't even know how to catch a bird. Don't fool yourself. And all these delusional women. All these delusional fake dudes with women argument. Can't start a fire to save his life if he ain't got a cigarette lighter or a book of matches. People some clowns, man. The first thing that make a man, number one, is his belief in Jehovah. The sacrifice that his son made. Then you must have the skills of a man. You say, I don't know how to start a fire. But there are people living in the bush who can't read, can't write, can't do none of that, but they know how to start a fire. They know how to clean water. They know how to provide food for their family. And you can't even grow tomatoes. How do you boil water? Stop thinking. Put a top on the pot. You understand me? Look, it's a damn shame when men value women's opinion and women's point of view over men's point of view. You understand me? Who you gonna protect? You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get hungry and you're gonna tell that man down there he can have his way with that woman, so you can get you a couple of pieces of fish. That was gonna happen. Or y'all ain't eating 3-4 days. In the middle of the night, you're gonna get up while she sleep and leave. Because you can't feed your own self, let alone be able to feed her. Look. What a man gotta say, the man of the house makes the rules. The man of the house is the law. And in every house, nowhere is the woman the rules and make the law. And all you men out there who, let me tell you something. There is no greater value than being able to carry life and bring it into this world. And that's the skill that the ladies possess that we cannot do. And for that, we protect and provide for them. Don't try to overplay their role, overemphasize them because you was a titty baby, now you a titty man. Because you don't have what it takes to really be able to protect, provide, and take care of some women. So you got to come with all these feminine, soft-ass issues that's really distractions. Because if it came down to it, you couldn't grow no food, you can't catch no food, you can't do nothing. Y'all going to be drinking brown water, everybody going to have the worms. I'm coming strictly from a man's point of view. I'm coming strictly from the man's perspective. And when I'm around real ladies who have been under the protection and supervision of real men, they have no problem with what I'm saying. It's just the gal boys and the hyenas that have a problem with what I'm saying. We invented electricity, men. We invented cities, men. We built them too. Irrigation, everything. Huh? What was Adam? Adam was a tiller of the land. Okay? What was Eve? A helpmeet. She didn't have no profession. But you're going to overvalue the woman and try to make her be more important in the survival role of us as far as the output that it takes to keep life safe and secure, because you don't understand how monumental delivering a baby is. You know, after she do that, she done the biggest part. Now it's on you to keep them safe, keep them warm, keep them fed. How you gonna do that unless Uncle Sam give you some food stamps and some Section 8? Listen. You a man, been raised by a woman, never really had no man, authority figure in your life, teaching you, showing you the love of a man. Keep your fucking mouth shut and learn from men. Let me tell you something. I have run into very few men that have a male authority positive role model in their life that was instrumental in helping them to be successful, that get along with the bitch made men. That's the men who only had women in their life and only do things and see things like what women do. You know what those type of men say? They say they go fishing at Walmart. They go fishing at Winn-Dixie. They go hunting at Walmart. They go hunting at Winn-Dixie. They when you talk about fire, they get their fire from Entergy. Don't listen at these clowns, these pretend men. And it's time for men to step up. Let our point of view be said. Let how we feel be okay. All right? And, all you dudes that know you don't have the male, if men issues make you upset as a man, when you hear what a man got to do, know that you part of the problem. Shut up and try to pay attention to those that's got this man thing on lock and learn. You know what I'm saying? All these old henpecked ass gal boy, full grown males, penis and everything, and have no clue what it is to be a man. And then you hear another man sacrifice and paying the cost to be the boss. And instead of you understanding this something you need to pick up on what he putting down your clown butt, trying to tell him how you did it, how the woman told you it's supposed to be done. You understand me? You take care of your own damn kid. Don't be scared of them damn people. Don't be scared of them damn people. Don't be scared of her. You take care of your kid. If them people come, man, be willing to die for it. I am. Me and my children got business together. I ain't giving them people a crying dime. I'll make them kill me first. I promise. I'll make them kill me first. And don't nobody be talking about they did Gil wrong and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, whether it's by mistake or it's intentional, I'm going to live free and die free. I take care of my children. We balling. Things ain't going to do nothing but get greater later. You don't bend over and let these people manipulate and make you do what they want you to do. Stand like a man. If you don't know how to stand like a man, pay attention to a man that's standing like a man. And when you know you're talking to a man that's been raised by a man and you see he got his shit together, shut your fucking mouth and learn something. We ain't all equals. We ain't all equals. So, I just had to get that out there, you dig, because, look, it's ridiculous how men can sit up here and go against men, continuously. Like I'm talking to my partner Instead of him being able to accept that I'm a good dude and I didn't do nothing wrong, I just was in a bad situation, he kept on trying to come up with what I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? He kept on trying to throw me under the bus. All right? Women, they'll be talking to one another, and she'll be telling her friend what this low-down MF did. And her girlfriend ain't going to be sitting there trying to persecute her, talking about, and girl, what you did wrong. And girl, what you did wrong. And girl, you know you was wrong, such and such. And the whole time I was on the phone with this motherfucker, I couldn't tell the story because I had to keep on defending myself. I'm already credible, but I had to keep going in deeper because he not used to that it could be something wrong with the woman. Men, we have to stand together. We have to unite. You understand? And we have to be respectful of men issues. Okay? These women will be out here knowing this woman ain't nothing but a straight up capital W. And they support one another. And then we got all these motherfuckers that's getting feminine and trying to persecute the man when he's trying to stand. So, you know, this has been Papa G hollering at you, you know what I'm saying? I just had to get this little rant out because it's time for the bullshit to stop. Men, we either in charge, you know what I'm saying, or the women in charge. You know, I already know who in charge of my family, me. You know, I just finished having a conversation where I was explaining to my son that it don't matter what decision I made in my home, as long as I made the decision from my heart and the best knowledge that I had, you understand me, my decision was right. I'm the king of my motherfucking castle. Peace.
I just want to tell my side of the fucking story, you know.
Fucking right, man.
You know
what I'm saying?
See, we as niggas, we get a bad rep, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
all these little gal boy ass motherfuckers, man. You understand?
But it's in it, man. Niggas
Man just can't be a motherfucking man involved in this motherfucking life.
It ain't my fault I was a dog when you met me. Open your heart, put down your guard, slip and let me. Ease on in it, knowing it's not in your best interest. Considering my reputation.